God damn. Wow. That was a little sneeze fit. Yeah, my eyes are watering and everything. All over the place I was then. Oh, I'm a little bit lightheaded. Wow. Give me a second. I have to download the replays. Dum. Solid professional casting where I didn't realize they were over a week ago, so I have to download them and install them into my client. If anyone actually uses that playlist, if I haven't fixed the 5 missing videos in a couple of days, let me know. If I actually want them back. There are 27 videos. There should be 32. Or just remind me to do it like in between games, because we got time. Hang on. Hello everyone, welcome to the Champions Cup Season 43, semi-final number 1. You forgive me if I don't sound excited for these games, you'll see why very soon. So yes, semi-final number 1 between Magikarp's Dwarves and Fatal Justice's Amazons. This is a game I am watching in a semi-final of the Cup. I am expecting some high quality play and a very close game. Yes, Laziola, you have not been around for the previous casts. This cup has been a disaster. Wait till the second semi-final. My preferred winner is in that one. We have the perfect winner for this cup in semi-final number 2. Almost everyone in the quarterfinals cup playing has been questionable. There were like 2 decent coaches left. Zons choose to receive. They have got a deep bench. The Dwarves have a babe. That'll come in super handy, I think. The Zons losing a turn is actually good because they just want to bang it in and not have to stall it out. I would have preferred seeing him blitz the other direction to strand the dwarf closer to the sideline. He's one of the few non-stand firm dwarves. You get a chance at slowly surfing him. Failing the pickup's not really going to matter. Right, let's see how Magikarp handles this. One of the reasons that people hate playing dwarves is this. Like, you knock them down, you're unlikely to break armor, and then they have no fear of standing back up. Just gets pushes. And then stays there, okay? Alright, he's bringing the other guy around. I don't really like that. Could he not reach himself? I don't really want my blitzer as the blitz target. Because this chick has Juggernaut. She doesn't fear blitzing stand firm. Oh, never mind. He's going to roll a dub skulls immediately. So yeah, in this scenario, they're both the same skills. You don't want your blitzer being the one getting mighty blowed. Because Armor 9 does break. And if it breaks, you don't want this guy dead. You much prefer him off the pitch. Blitzer's more important than Longbeards. And I know what you're thinking. Tackle versus non-tackle. But he's got to be thinking in general. And Edge 3, Movement 5 against faster Zons. Actually useful. Even if it doesn't have tackle. Blitz is the other blitzer who has got tackle. And there's Armor 9 breaking. And there's him getting cast. Don't expose your blitzers. I haven't seen this game before. Thank you very much for the object lesson for the Penguin Academy. I appreciate it. These are important. How many of these 3+s he makes are important. They will dictate the match. Any dodge he's make is almost certainly going to be from tackle. Those 3+s are going to be super important. I actually really hate that blitz. Oh, I don't wanna. Okay. That's an annoying push. And a 1 in 9. Okay. This is a horrible turn already. Okay, he's made it up a bit now. A couple of pushes, a couple of powers. Evens it out. The 1 in 9 was brutal, though. Huh. I'm not a massive fan of him blitzing that one. You had a block on that one? Trying to gain some space. It's a bit early, but oh, and he gets a cheeky little stun. Frees up these two. Oh man, I can't speak. Oh, sorry about that. My throat condition is playing up again. Frees up those two Zons is what I was trying to say. Right there. Yes, Dwarves are a horrible matchup for Zons. But the Dwarves are not playing a spec. Oh, God. They're rolling better than the Zons, but they're not playing better than the Zons. Their positioning is off. They've held back 2 guys when they only really needed to hold back 1. This guy alone is a good enough safety. They've got some of their Dwarves in the wrong positions, hoping that the Zons can't break armor or roll a POW. Oh, I would genuinely have considered the foul on this guy if we'd rolled more POWs. Ugh. With the Apo gone, this is the other blitzer. It's a brave, like, movement 8 Zon is pretty impressive. Zons are playing alright here. Nothing special, but playing okay. I think their positioning is better than the Dwarves. Dwarves are rolling a lot of POWs. Not a massive fan of this, but he might be considering banging it in early. Like, if he gets a free score, the Dwarves trying to 2-turn against him. There we go. Finally, the Dwarves have rolled a block that isn't a POW. Even took a reroll. That is a nice couple of POWs right there. Those stand firm guys going down. That's an annoying lack of POW. Right, and these 3 pluses now will make the difference. Oh, it's a horrible lack of pow. Those 2 lack of pows in a row. He has to follow up, look, get his Zon punched. Just to waste one of these 2 dwarves. That's a good 3 plus. Gives the Zon gives the dwarves something else to worry about. And a lovely 1D pow. Alright, turn end. Oh my days. Turn ended better than could have done. Look at that. That pow gives him a quick screen from big strength 4 guy. It just opens with utterly irrelevant blocks over here first. So I know you're thinking it doesn't make any difference. But I think it does, right? If you start just opening with these irrelevant blocks, somewhere in your dice string might be a dub skulls or a quad skulls. Like, you do the important things first, and these things are last. Like, these do nothing, these blocks. Like, basic turn ordering, you usually do the important things first. Unless the unimportant things are free 2 dice blocks and everything else is less. Like 1Ds or dodges or something. Then it makes a difference. But these are also 2 dice blocks, right? And important ones. Do them first. So this is interesting. You might notice that he's left both of these dwarves completely both of these Zons completely untouched. He's horribly out of position. His dwarves are all tagged up, and he doesn't know what to do when he hasn't removed like 14 Zons. Like, he's been unlucky with the removals, as you can see. No removals. But he hasn't had that many 2D blocks. And not that many with Mighty Blow. Which is where you'd expect the removals from. Safe moves first, I like it. Does get the pow. This is like the safest score ever. How have the dwarves managed this? Hey! First time he gets to pile on. And it works. He gets the stun. Hilarious. And then he gets a bunch of pushes. What? Why? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh my days. He's actually dodged through the tackle zones. Wow. Wow. Was that a 4 plus 3 plus 2 dice? I mean, you might as well go for it, right? As the dwarves. What else are you gonna do? Just give up the score? But he's used the reroll, so this is going down. Oh, hang on. Right. So what have we got here? So this Zon could roll a POW, free up this Zon. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably the best play. Just 2 dice him off, pick up with this Zon, and then just 2+ back into the end zone. Oh, wait a minute. Is this... Unless you roll a full POW. I don't know what's happening there. Wait, what? So he's hoping that this is a POW then? Oh, I don't like that. And we've rolled a push. And now you scat... Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. You lucky fucker. Like, that scatter was terrible. Could have gone anywhere, right? I hate it. I hate that choice. I hate leaving something up to random chance like that. That scatter could have gone anywhere. I prefer my own agency. Like, even if it's a 3+, 2+, I just prefer my own agency in that. Like, you could even have done it a completely different way. Like, there were other ways to do that. But holy shit, I hate that way. Like, that right there. What if it goes north? What if it lands on one of your activated Zons? Like, ugh. Awful. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Random chance. Shame too, because he was doing well, I thought, in that half. He got lucky with the lack of removals on himself. But he positioned well. Tagged off and separated the Dwarves well. The Dwarves made the mistake of exposing their blitzer. Their good blitzer, their tackle blitzer. Backlines with 3 shitters on the LOS, totally fine. Not like the Dwarves are doing anything. Yeah, I'm thinking that in his head he's thinking the blitzers are not as much use, but obviously the tackle blitzer is. That one's super great in this matchup. He's faster than the Longbeards, he can dodge. He's even got stand firm. Exposing that guy was terrible. Why has he brought the Slayer on? Is he just trying to level the Slayer or something? Oh, wait a minute. He's got a movement up runner. He's going for the 1 turn. Oh my god, he's got a quick snap. He's actually going for the 1 turn. Right, hang on. He's not just going for the 1 turn. He's going for the frenzy 1 turn blitz through the back line. Like, that's the good version of the 1 turn. Oh, I can't get someone round to there, so he's still... He needs someone in this square. Okay, well, you got the backup of the... No, wait, what? Wait. Could he have done this? Couldn't he still have... Could he possibly still have done this? Hang on. He's only movement 7 is the problem. So I think maybe he couldn't have done this. He doesn't have another... No, he has a blitz. Right, so... He can go there. And that block gets him to row 11. He needs to be on row 9. So that block gets him to row 11. Then this one can push him again to row 10. And he's got a blitz still left. He'd have to dodge through the back line, which is awful. But he could do it. He just gave up. The Zon armor is holding up incredibly. Like, absolutely incredibly. He gave up and rolled all pows, yeah. The thing is, right? Armor 7 versus Mighty Blow, you should be looking at stuns, and if you're lucky, KOs. You shouldn't be looking at a lot of Kaz. Like, without piling on, average dice with Mighty Blow against Armor 7 is a stun. Average dice is rolling 7s. You shouldn't be expecting, like, a gazillion Kaz. You can get a gazillion Kaz. You should be expecting the odd KO. Not nothing at all. Like, simple variance means some of them will be higher than some of them will be lower. Yes. Getting none is incredibly lucky. I don't know what the deal is with cups. He did cups before as well. It's a very strange setup, this cups malarkey. I don't know what it does or why he does it. Maybe he just likes it. Maybe it makes him giggle because it makes him think of boobs. Yeah. Right. And yes, Penamu, you should. Like, you should be able to win with all pushes. It's horrible. But you should be able to do it. Like... Unless your opponent is rolling all pows, then there's not a lot you can do. Wrestle paying off on the LOS. And the Zons hold up again. Oh my days. Where's the ball? Ball is on the strength 4. Can he get reached? No. I would have eaten that. It would have sucked, but I would have eaten that. But then again, I also would have moved these players before taking blocks. Because that's how Blood Bowl works. And he's again choosing to blitz to stand firm. Does get the power this time. And gets a removal. I'd think about Apple in that if I'm Fatal Justice. No, okay, wow. Doesn't think about winning in regular time. Getting rid of that piece, hugely important. I'll be honest with you. That piece, more important than the movement 8 for this game. Maybe he was thinking there's no way the dwarves blitz stand firm, because that's stupid. Which I don't hate as a thought, because I thought it was stupid. I don't like this YouTube caging. There's no just screen. There's no reason to have these players at the back like this. Maybe the runner so you don't expose him. But this is, you're missing a guard stand firm in the fight. Protecting the back of a cage from no one. Look at him. Like, who's he protecting from? Are they invisible Zons I can't see? Oh, well now he's protecting because he's splitting his own team again. This is how you lost the first drive. Keep your dwarves together. As I said, J Bazza, the movement 8 should have been punched instead of the stand firm. That would be amazing for the Zons, though, Aravel, if he just Hail Mary passed down to a blitzer. It'd be incredible. Hail Mary pass is a defensive skill. Magikarp shows up in chat a fair amount. Should have paid more attention to the dwarf lessons. But I love Hail Mary pass. But it's defensive. So I've said it before, I might as well say it again, so it's in a VOD somewhere in case anyone's watching it. I take Hail Mary pass on a second runner because regularly dwarves can jam in and push someone against the sideline, push them in, and if your opponent rolls a couple of bad dice, you can get a sack on the ball. But as your dwarves, unlike elves, you can't just nip in, steal the ball, nip out, hand off, run away. Like, that isn't happening. You can, however, with your sure hands Hail Mary pass guy, run in, pick up in a tackle zone, not dodge with your agility 3 guy, and just 2+ Hail Mary pass it to like the opposite side of the pitch. Like, sack him here, pick up the ball here, and on a 2+ the ball is here. on like turn 6 or something. Yeah, or on a wizard play. Like you can just pile in with it. Wizard dump it up the other side of the pitch. And unless they've got a deep safety, they're fucked. Like it's genuinely a reasonable thing to try. Oh, he rolled a full power on the blodger. I thought he'd gone for the other guy. And again, look, the dwarves are all over the place. Like they have not kept their team together. Like look at the shape the dwarves are in. Let's just press pause a sec. Turn off the skills. Look at where the dwarves are. There's one over there. There's 3 in the middle. There's only 3 down at the ball. And there's 3 up here. What the fuck is this shape? How do you end up in this shape as dwarves? Keep your fucking team together. Yeah, I don't know what he was planning, so. Good removal, though. For the Zons. Gets a stun back. Right, so he's got a good push forward, but it's turn 12. And he's leaving players behind. This is a POW. Yep. Now look at it. Now look at this. Look how weak this position is. I don't know what. Oh, I absolutely hate that. Why did you do that? Oh, what's happening? No. Okay, so I think the Zons just fucked this up. They had to worry about this guy at the front. The ball is tagged. The double tag does nothing. He's left this runner free. This guy was already tagged, so this chick is a waste. So I would have blocked with this one over here, moved the movement back, and double tagged this front guy. So he didn't have a block. And then forced the dwarves to solve the problem. Now he's moved one of his players backwards for no reason at all. To get a 2-dice block on someone who's already tagged and can't do anything. Look at this. He's going to end up... with a simple chain push, blitz, and screen. Awful. Yeah, just to stop this. Because you could not tag this runner. So he was going to have a spare runner no matter what. The blitzer can... the other runner can blitz himself free because he's strength 4. But that only leaves 2 free Zons if you've tagged this one. Double tagged this one. 2 free Dwarves if you've double tagged this one. No one else was free. Nobody else can move. They're all Longbeards. They can't dodge. All he would have had is the 2 runners. And his blitz is used to clear the ball. And now he's just completely screened and out the way. Like, all the pressure's gone. Awful. Gets all of that pressure and then just removes it himself. So right here, I blitz this guy. I block this guy. Yeah, it's a 1 in 9. I don't care. I want this guy back. I want the movement back. Like, he has amazing dice this turn. He knocks everyone down. It's perfect. This dwarf happens to not have guard, which is amazing. So, you push back there and then tag the ball. All of that is fine. Right, that is fine. Tagging the ball with tackle, totally fine. Forcing the block, probably the blitz now, on this. That's what I was thinking. He's forcing the blitz on this. Can't do anything about this runner. Can free up 2 Zons. Both of them should tag this guy. So that he goes nowhere. And instead, he blocks with the one who can move the furthest. Leaves it stranded down there. And then runs this player down here to take an irrelevant 2 dice block. Like, who cares about this? This does nothing. It's stand firm. You can't tag the runner. Utterly irrelevant block. Waste of a Zon. Waste of his pressure Zon. In the amount of players, this Zon is the pressure Zon. Should have been this Zon, but either way, this is your pressure piece. And he runs it into the backfield to be a shitty assist. Just look at the board. 2 free Dwarves, 2 free Zons. Just awful, awful play. Completely and utterly gives up the pressure. And then makes it worse. And then just makes it worse by sticking this person in here for nothing. Like, this does nothing other than make it easy to clear the ball. I wouldn't care if he hadn't, Slim. This one's more important. This is the forward scout. This runner can only reach this line. Yeah, so this is... How did we best explain this? So this, to me, is the basics of the difference between the journeyman coaches and someone who's played more and is better. Like, journeyman coaches have all of the basics down. The competency parts down. And the complicated turns, they fuck up. Like, it's that simple. That's the difference. This is a complicated turn. It's an important turn. And he's just done the basic thing, which is take another 2 dice block. Double tag the ball. Like, full basic land. And worse, he has not noticed the chain push that he's set up. Like, he's basically set it up for Magikarp. Like, this... All he needs is this POW. And that's it. The Dwarves have scored. One block. And he's just giving it up. And now the roles are reversed. All of the Zons are tagged. The Dwarves are completely free. Okay, he's just allowed a free up, but by rolling a pointless 1 dice. Thanks, Magikarp, for doing something shit. For no fucking reason. What a shit 1 dice that was. Probably Penamu, but I don't think it really matters. The more important part was that the Blitzer can't just move freely and block himself. Like, he can just roll a block. Because he's got tackle. It's a 2+ block if you just tag him once. Double tagging was just important to make sure he stayed where he was. And didn't get an easy block. And he was so far high that this runner couldn't help him. Like, this runner couldn't come up to be a tag. So at best, the ball could have blitzed and gone up to be a tag on one of the other 2 Dwarves, in which case, you know, he's exposing the ball. Like, it was just too good to give up to give up the pressure by running the players backwards. The 1D blitz with Rackle is okay, because then you got recovery. But he failed the 1 in 9 dodge anyway. But it was a lot of dice to end up like that. %, shouldn't have stood firm there. Why would you stand firm here as the Zons? Sorry, sec. Like, this guy was taking the block. Let yourself get pushed. Gives you a 4+, 3+ out. And 1 dice on the ball to force a score. Just let yourself get pushed. It's a 4+ without... I guess he will follow, so... Yes, it's a 4+ without and then a 3+ with. To give you a 1 dice on the ball and force the score. And then you've got a 2-turn with your crazy moves on and stuff. People automatically doing shit like standing firm. Like, I would definitely have gone for that. I think that's my best chance of winning in regular time. Have this Zon try to roll the 50-50 dodge into a 1 in 9. And then just push him into the end zone if I don't get the POW. Actually, as he didn't do that, I'd probably have red diced him into the end zone. I'd rather have a 2-turn than hope I win the toss. actually might even be better odds. I mean, the 4+3+, if you're not investing a reroll, is worse odds of getting him into the end zone, probably. And you don't really want to invest yet the reroll in overtime format. So yeah, just red dice him into the end zone. Yeah, the 4+3+ is if you want to try for the POW, but it's a 6+ POW, so it's probably not even worth it. Either way, you should be thinking about pushing this guy into the end zone, not making irrelevant blocks. Because you can't one turn, because he's got so much stand for him. Alright, well, I hate it. Suddenly the Zons have gone to shit. Now I hate everyone's play. Yeah, the Zons have been pretty lucky with their removals. The Mighty Blows have not been rolling POWs, and so the other guys have been rolling stuns. Targeted lack of POWs. And that's why you don't roll a 2-dice block if you're going to score. Completely free score. That's why you don't roll a 2-dice block. He's got plenty of Zons to replace those. Yeah, not in overtime format. You can risk quads in regular games. The Dwarves have a babe, by the way. And the Zons don't. That's pretty funny. Yeah. If the goal is to push him into the end zone, yeah. So I think I would have looked at that and gone for the red dice into the end zone. Last action, red dice into the end zone. He got the 2-turn anyway, yeah. Thanks to the dub skulls and positioning and POWs from in his turn. This is the semi-final number 1 backside. The live final is later. We're doing the semi-final replays first. Okay. Kick-off events. Aren't they the best? Aren't they completely necessary? And don't at all ruin games in any way, shape, or form? Oh, wait. No, what I meant was they absolutely ruin games all the time. What a fun game-ruining event that was definitely necessary. Well, that was the Blitz, wasn't it? Why was that not the Blitz? Oh, this is going super well. And then a failed dodge. So he gets all of his Zons punched through no fault of his own because kickoff events are super fair and necessary and balanced. I mean, if you don't allow people's games to be utterly ruined in the semi-finals, then people will be able to set up however they want. Oh my god. Imagine not having to put 2 people here and here to cover a blitz. How game ruining that is. Why would you follow that? Why would you follow that to get your Blitzer mighty blowed? I hope he dies. Damn it. It's a 2-turn Lazy Oli. The only way to do that is to step back off the LOS and give yourself multiple GFIs. It's a movement 6 team trying to 2-turn. Like, to avoid a garbage RNG event, you have to give yourself a shit ton of 2+s. You've done your job. You've got a 2-turn out of the drive. It is all of them, though. The problem with keeping people back is you're trying to get up and protect in front of protecting the scoring threat. So the movement 6s need to be far forward enough that you can stand your scoring threat behind them so it can't be blitzed. Like, that is the basic 2-turn. And your movement 6 already. So you can only go forward to rank 7 if you're standing on the LOS. If you're standing behind the LOS, you can only go forward to rank 8. So the guy behind them is on 9. Which means the only person he's got who can score is this one. Like, the reward for playing your defensive drive better is the 2-turn. To have it taken away through no agency of your own is ridiculous. And the Dwarves win the toss, so congratulations, Magikarp. Because it doesn't matter that the Zons have got away with no damage. Whoever wins the toss in 11v11 in this matchup is going to win the game. Not a game-ruining kickoff event. You might notice, by the way, nobody protecting the blitz. If the ball was here and there was a blitz, that was practically a cage. Awful blitz defense. Yes. And it doesn't matter. Like, it's inevitable. The dwarves are winning. This is about 99-1 to the dwarves. No, this is semi-final number 1, Matt, and the dwarves are about to win. Yes. Yes, he could have made the dwarf score a lot more difficult. He could have got a 3 turn out of it, in which case he wouldn't have had his entire team lined up, ready to get perfect defensed on by a perfectly reasonable random event. It's a little bit potatoey. I don't know why this has happened. If this is a snake, it'd be hilarious. Ah, it's not. Okay. Well, this is 2 3 pluses for a 1 dice, or 3 3 pluses for a 2 dice. This is appalling. Sculled it. Makes the first one. He's going for the 1D. Doesn't get him. I'd have gone for the 2. I would 100% have gone for the 2 dice. It's just better. Actually, is it better? It's close. Hang on. No, it's better. It's close, though. That was terrible from the dwarves, wasn't it? Just trying to throw it for no reason in overtime. It's closer than I thought it would be, Joladada, yeah. Well, congratulations, Magikarp, commiserations, Fatal Justice. That was a semi-final of Blood Bowl that happened. And was not good. Magikarp moves on to the final. Like, I mean, he's in the final. Despite his best efforts to not be. Both coaches making huge errors, as you'd expect from journeyman coaches. Yeah, yep, the perfect defense is unlucky, but also having a full team of 11 Zons is very lucky. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. The play was what was matters the most, and the play was mostly not good. The Zons did well for the first X turns. Like, they did well on their offensive drive. The thing is, I don't know if it was the Zons doing well or just the Dwarves doing badly. Like, letting their Dwarves be split constantly. Splitting their own Dwarves on their own offensive drive. Like, Dwarves need to stay together. If you split off a Dwarf, it's for a reason. Like, it's to tag something big and keep him off to the sideline or whatever. Yeah, then they did the scatter. That was awful. Like, just really bad. Like, just allowing random event to decide your, like, drive. So, yeah, that was bad. Yeah, they were both trying to lose. Like, the Zons had the pressure, the Dwarves had split themselves, and then the Zons took their foot off his neck for a rando block on the halfway line that was utterly meaningless. Nah, I just give up. This is why I wasn't doing them live. Like, I don't want to watch. No offense to either Fatal Justice or Magikarp. It's not like they're penguins, right? They're perfectly competent coaches. They're journeymen. I just don't want to watch two journeymen play for no reason. Like, the fact that it's a semi-final is the only reason I would ever watch these two coaches play. Like, they're just not good enough for me to watch otherwise. Hour and a half, Doug. Like, this was a great stat. I watch worse coaches than them, so, but, like, for other reasons. I don't know those two guys, so the only reason I would watch coaches I don't know is either if they're playing someone I know or they're in the cup. That's it. Or they're good. Like, I would watch, like, coaches I don't know who have, like, 75% records play random games to have a nose at how good they are. I just don't want to watch two journeymen play slightly badly for an hour of my life. And I have to, because they're in the cup. So if I want to cast the cup, this is what I have to do. Great block dice from the Zons. Look at that. I mean, the Zons need the luck in this matchup. They're horrendously outmatched by Dwarves. The Zons need the luck, and they got it. Look at that. 36, 44, 54. Great block dice. Which we knew in the game. Like, they were getting the POWs. And then 45, 35, 37. Not great block dice. But they just gave it up. So, yes. Anyway, that was that game. I'll probably leave all of that in the VOD, to be honest. And just end it with that. That was that game part. I don't care.